I often, if not always, use a swipe up link when I post an Instagram story. And I like to do that because it enables me to direct you as my Instagram viewer to either my post that I've posted as an image on Instagram, or more often than not, directing you to my YouTube channel, my latest YouTube video. And I find that really useful, although it doesn't really get me a lot of views. It does enable people to see that I'm posting things and that I've created a new YouTube video, which is really helpful. But unfortunately, what Instagram had done, let's say a year or between a year and 2 years ago, they've actually stopped the swipe up link. So if you go onto your phone and try to post a story and add a swipe up link to it, you won't be able to do it because they've turned it off. However, I have found a way that it still works. And I noticed some time ago that even though Instagram had stopped swipe up links for me, I'd noticed that actually companies, Coca-Cola, for example, or all those other big organizations are still able to use a swipe up link, which told me that it actually still works, even though it appeared that I didn't have access to it. However, as I said, I have found a way that I can add a swipe up link to my posts, my Instagram stories. And what I intend to do in this video is have a look on my computer and show you exactly how I do that, because you can't do it on your phone, you can't do it on your Android or your iPhone. You have to do it on the app on your computer, and I'll explain to you exactly what you have to do. There is one small caveat though in the whole of this, and this hasn't changed. So even before now, before they turned the swipe up link off, and now there's still one small hurdle you have to overcome, and that is that you have to have at least 10,000 followers for this to work. So if your account is less than 10,000 followers, then you obviously, it would be useful for you, or you need 10,000 followers for this to work. And you're probably saying, well, I haven't got 10,000 followers, I've only got 1,000 or 2,000 or 100. But I'll tell you that it's not difficult to get 10,000 followers. And I've taken 2 different accounts from 0 to 10,000 in about 12 months in each account. So you can do it if you want to put your mind to it. And all that enables you to do is to add a swipe up link to your Instagram account into your stories. That's all it does really. So whether it's worth having or not, that's another story. Whether it's worth going through the challenge of actually gaining 10,000 subscribers, 10,000 followers, that's another story. But you do need 10,000 followers to make this work. But I'll show you anyway, and you can have a look. I'd actually looked on YouTube and looked at lots and lots of different videos to tell you how to do this, and none of them tell you how to do it. I thought, that's odd. Why isn't there any YouTube videos telling you exactly how to create a swipe up link on Instagram after Instagram had stopped it? Because I can do it. So if I can do it, other people must be able to do it. And hopefully if you follow this video, you will be able to do it too. Let's jump on my computer now and have a look. I'm on my computer now, and the first thing you have to do is go on the Meta Business Suite. Let's just do that now. business.facebook.com. Once you go into that, you need to ensure that your account is linked with both Facebook and Instagram. Your Instagram account needs to be linked to your Facebook account, otherwise it won't work. But when you start the Meta Business Suite, it prompts you on how to link your Facebook and your Instagram accounts. You need to do that. So once you're in there, what you need to do is go into your planner. And what we're going to do today, I've posted this image today of a tank sat on the beach at Thedlethorpe. I posted an image of that, posted it about 2:45 today. And I'm going to add a story and post a link to that image there. So what I'll do, I will need to go into Instagram first to get a copy of the link, so I can get a link of the page where that tank is, or where that post is. So I'm just going to start Instagram now to do that. So I'll just click in there and I'll type in Instagram, and that takes me to my Instagram page. As you can see, it's got all of my settings. And if I go to my own profile, and I can find this image, and I'll just click and highlight that URL link. I'll copy that, And now I've got a copy of the link. It's as simple. So I need that because I want people to swipe up and go to that image. So once I'm in the Meta Business Suite, I'll then click on up here on the top right to say create story. And then it comes up with this page. And what I'm effectively telling Meta Business Suite to do is to post a story to both my Facebook and Instagram account. Now, I'm not going to do that, but I need it to think I am first. Otherwise, this won't work. So I leave it on the settings that are on. So I click on add photo and video, this one in the middle. And then I click up here, which is the pre-prepared video I've created. And then I click open. And it uploads the video that I've created already, all pre-prepared. I've already created that video. So it's uploaded media now, and it takes a few seconds to do this. That's the video uploaded. And as I said, I'm kind of fooling the system at the minute to make it think that I'm going to post it to Facebook and to Instagram, but I'm not going to do that. But the very next thing I do is I add the link that I copied earlier. So I click on add link, go in there, and I do Control-V to paste that link. Then that's going to provide that link to that Instagram post. As you can see, currently it says see more. So I'm going to apply that link, and the system thinks that I'm going to post that link to both Facebook and Instagram. And that's typically the see more link you get either with a badge on Instagram or on Facebook. So what I'm now actually going to do is click on at the top to where do I share it to, my Facebook or my Instagram. I'm going to take Facebook off. And then that's gone. And now you see the difference. It says see more rather than the other link that it had. So now, as you can see, it's got a little arrow going upwards. That's an up arrow or a swipe up link on Instagram. As simple as that. So what I'd normally do, because I post my images and stories at 5 p.m. in the UK, what I would normally do is click schedule, and then I would put in the time. So in this instance, it would be 5 o'clock. But I'm not going to do that today. So I'm just going to post this right now. As you can see, it's a simple story. It just says tank on the beach, and it's just 2 pictures panning and moving in and out, zooming in and out of this tank. And that's linked to my Instagram post. The really important thing is you can't have it any more than 15 seconds. And in fact, what I've found is if I even if I had it at 14.5 seconds, it often tells me it's too long. So I tried to limit any story that I post to less than 15 seconds or less than 14.5 seconds. And that's why it says that it's 13 seconds. That's it. So it's simple as that. So I'm not going to schedule that. I'm going to share that now, and that's going to go live. And once that's live, I'll get my phone out and I'll show you what that looks like live. So I'm going to say share now and say share. And then that is going to be shared on my Instagram page right now. And you'll see once I press refresh on this screen that it has shown up at 3:19, and we should be able to click on that and then see that story in preview now. So there it is. No views yet, just tank on the beach, and it's just a couple of pictures of tank, either zooming out or panning from one side to the next. So let's have a look on my phone, and we'll have a look exactly what that looks like from your point of view, from a normal Instagram user's watching my story, and we'll see what that looks like now. Here's my phone with my Instagram account on, and as I mentioned, you can't add a swipe up link from your phone on Instagram unless you use your browser and do it via a Facebook Business Suite on your phone. It's the only way you can do it. So what I'm going to do now is I'll have a look at this account. I'll have a look at the story that I've just put, and we'll do a swipe up and see exactly what happens. So what I do is, so on my account, there's the image itself. So exactly as I posted it half an hour ago. So if I then go into and look at my stories, there you are. I've got one story on of the post that it's still active from yesterday, which was the picture of the goose that I took last weekend. And if we move across to the screen, we can see there is the picture of the tank or the story, and there's the see more swipe up link. So I'm going to just hit that swipe up now, and we'll see exactly what that does and see how that works. And that takes me straight to the Dawley Lad account, and I can just press the like button and like that image. So there it is. It's that simple, straight into my post. So if you were someone that's casually looking at my Instagram stories and you saw that picture of that tank on the beach and wanted to know more, you could easily swipe up and it takes you directly to my post, which I think is wonderful. Thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you found it interesting and informative. And if you are close to, or if you have 10,000 followers on Instagram, this might really help you and enable you to see how easy it is to create a swipe up link. If you have enjoyed this video, I'd be very pleased if you would give it a like. And if you enjoy this Instagram type content that I create, I'd be super pleased if you would subscribe to the channel. That would make my day. If you have already, thank you very much. And thank you very much again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheerio.